And welcome back to another video. Yes, this is a little bit crazy. This is my new aquaponics system. Well, it's the same aquaponics system I've used a couple of different times. I've just moved everything around. These tubs are now connected to a freshwater stingray pool. Yes, these are freshwater stingrays from South America. They are pretty big fish. This is a 10-foot by 5-foot swimming pool. Yes, they are real stingrays, they have barbs, they are full fresh water, captive bred, kind of big. They do get bigger than that, but that is like a 2-foot diameter with the tail, so they are pretty monstrous fish. Produce a lot of chemical waste, eat a lot of food. Hopefully that will grow our plants. Okay, we're going to go through how this system works and what we've planted. I know, it is a little bit crazy. Some of these stingrays are not cheap. P14, which is like a Thousand Island, black with little white speckles. Isn't that a cool looking stingray? Yes, you're looking at about a $4,000 fish. What? Yes, I know. We live on an island. They're not easy to get. Everything is silly prices. Moving on, now that we have our stingrays in our water, this is all a tropical system. I have filtration, which I'll go through everything. We also have a metre-long Murray cod. If you don't know what a Murray cod is, that is a very big Australian native fish. So this tub here is pretty big. It's nearly 2 meters in diameter. Yes, I'm not joking. That is a very big fish. Just does not look big. These tubs are about 3 foot deep. We have some freshwater stingrays in there. Oh, the reflection, can't really see them. Some more freshwater stingrays, some Australian lungfish. Yes, you need microchips and all sorts for that. Some South American peacock bass, and we have a bigger tank over there, which we'll go through in a second. But we are at currently 22 degrees Celsius. We usually keep this system about 23 to 28, depending on the ambient temperature. Biofilter. So this is a K1 pressurized microbead biofilter. Water pumps from this tub into there. All the nitrifying bacteria grows in there. That breaks down the chemical waste from the fish. So when the fish eats food, the fish goes poop. The poop gets broken down biologically by all the nitrifying bacteria. So we have ammonia produced, that gets broken down to nitrates, then nitrates, and it's the nitrates, or the NO3, that the plants take up. They also take up a lot of trace elements and minerals. So that might be my only issue, and the reason I'm not overly fond of aquaponics, yes, it is true, I'm not overly fond of it, because the plants and the fish take up trace elements and minerals out of the water, it sucks it all out of the water. So you have to keep adding minerals, trace elements, and there's a fine line with how many trace elements and minerals the fish need, as opposed to how much the plants need. It's not a happy balance. We have not found a happy balance yet, but we're going to keep working on it until it works. So my last system with this, and I'll hopefully have some footage somewhere on the screen, lettuce. That worked super well. That was a system with about 200 little goldfish. To put in perspective, one of these stingrays produces as much waste as about 100 goldfish. So we've got a lot more waste in this system, but the filters are just converting it into plant food. So all going well. All these little seedlings, and there's a mixture of different types of lettuce and water spinach and stuff like that, will hopefully take off in the next sort of week or two. So there will be an update video on what is happening with this system. I am using artificial light. So this is a high-powered LED, suspended obviously from the ceiling. Going to leave that on for at least 12 hours a day, so they've got a day and night cycle. Obviously I don't want it on 24 hours a day because it's going to upset the fish in the big tubs down below. The way that this system is working is these little tiny cups are just sitting in water, and that is just normal filter media, well, just grow media. Oh look, that little seedling didn't make it, RIP little buddy. But all it is the water is pumping from this tiny little 5-watt pump up in here, going along down in here, down along there, and then back trickling in there. So you can pick up these from eBay. They are super cheap. I've just spray painted it black so it doesn't sort of break down in the UV. Otherwise, normal PVC can break down, and the cheap stuff that you can get off eBay breaks down even quicker. But that is it. Water is pumping up, going through, and then back into the system. So that system is on 24 hours a day. pH of my water is about 6.4 at the moment, which is probably not low enough for the lettuce. And that is another issue with it. You don't want a low pH for the fish, but you want a low pH for your plants. So if you have a happy medium, both kind of suck. So there's no happy medium. So you either have to pick your plants or your fish. Obviously, with expensive fish, we're picking our fish in this system. So we're going to see how well it grows. If it does grow super well, obviously I'm going to set up more systems. But that is where we are. It is decent lighting, I think, yeah, like a proper light spectrum for growing plants, decent water filtration, and decent circulation on the roots. Hopefully, it will all grow well. So these are obviously just planted in this video, so all going well. We will have crops in about a month and a half. So going with this system, it is connected to multiple tanks. We have giant gouramis, we have pig-nosed turtles. Yes, you need a license in Australia for these. There's another turtle down at the bottom. We have Saratoga, which is a big Australian native fish. So this is a very, very big system. There's a few more stingrays in there as well. I think litre-wise, we've got, what, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably about 10,000 litres of water in this system. Hopefully, we'll grow some plants with it. But that is where we are. This is our new aquaponics system. If you want to watch what happens with this system, just feel free to subscribe and stuff like that. And now we are going to go and show you what plants we've actually planted in here, because I haven't labeled them. So they're in this video, so I can use it as a reference. Fun stuff. And if I don't put what plants I've actually got in this system in this video, I'm not going to know. And I got given a fair few seedlings from a friend for my birthday. Woo, I'm a year older now. Time to get a little bit more eccentric, if that's even possible. But we got, oak leaf green. What's that? Deer something red. I'm pretty sure Romanian somethings. I can't even read her writing. All types of lettuce in there. I think there are some water spinach and something. Kangkong, I'm pretty sure is a water spinach. Miner's lettuce. I think that says miner's. Something rather spinach. A few of them have germinated, a few haven't. Great Lakes lettuce. I can read that one. Amazon spinach. Ooh, ah. So I think a few of these have germinated. Some of them haven't. I'm going to take the tape off and we're going to double check. Well, some of them have. Some of them look a little bit mingy. We have at least a few seedlings. Those ones are going really, really well, whatever they are. Miner's lettuce, so I'm guessing that's going to be a win. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I am just going to pop all these along here. And I also have a giant bag of seeds, all sorts of different stuff. So I'm going to get something out of this. I don't know what. I think there's a few different types of lettuce. I don't want to do too much lettuce, but I think there's some spinach and stuff as well. It's going to be a little bit too hot for lettuce. We are only at 22 degrees Celsius, but that's before the heat hits again. And I think this whole system is going to jump up to about 28 degrees or so. But the ambient temperature is going to be a lot warmer than that. That's in Celsius, so Fahrenheit, that's lots of Fahrenheits. Okay, I'm going to... There's a big Murray cod. I'm going to plant all these and come back. There he is. He doesn't look a metre long, does he? He's a metre long. Well, so much for that. Out of those 2 tubs, they actually filled up the whole entire row. I know, and I didn't have any room for the Great Lakes lettuce, so that's going to just sit in that. But what we're going to do is, obviously they're not all going to germinate. Some of them have germinated super, super well. Other ones, yeah, pass. So I've sort of got them in rows of 4 as they sort of were in there. But of course I've lost track of what anything is. Doesn't really matter. As they grow, I'm sure we're going to figure out what they are. Hopefully my light, and that's like 54 watts of LED, is going to be enough to actually, yeah, get them all germinating. There is some natural light hitting them as well for a little bit of the day. But I think if I leave this light on, I can suspend it higher up as they grow. Yeah, that is where we are. We are aquaponics yet again after trying a few different times, mixed results. We did have a really good run with lettuce, but that was when it was cooler. So hopefully these will survive with the heat. I know, crazy aquaponics system. Yeah. Are these pipes too small? Yeah, but it is what it is. If you did like this video, click the thumbs up so I know. If you want to see more bizarre videos with using freshwater stingrays in aquaponics, yeah, comment down below or click the thumbs up and we will see you in one of the next videos. I think I'm going to have to set up another system over there somewhere. Anyway, see you in the next video.